the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
One of these two teams will be right back here in 2 weeks' time. Who will it be? Well, we'll see. Off we go in the AFC title game. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
They wanted to play with Lamar Jackson, boy. That'd be cold. But I'm Patrick Mahomes fan.
And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback. And he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Good shot, bud.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's
Fuck, man. We're going to pop that hole.
Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You hop that bitch. I already knew it.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary.
Go hit up the DJ.
Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Complete to Likely. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown. What a clip. Scanlon, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Let's fucking go.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, to the side, baby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And
he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
That's the same shit with mine. Well, when I get to me, and the camera's about to pull up in a minute.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Jackson.
Oh, yeah, go. You got it.
Looks like one of the DBs has it. And
You got
his
it.
guys are going to get the football at the
You got it.
37-yard
Yes,
line.
sir. Let's go, baby.
Up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game.
Oh, yeah, number 22 got it.
It's cold out there. Trying
Let's
to
go.
clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Line of
go,
scrimmage,
box
the 37 on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the
Go!
back of the end zone. And he's
Fuck
got it.
you.
Touchdown, Chiefs. Rasheed Rice, 37
Rice is a
yards.
motherfucker, though. Rice
And the
ain't
Chiefs
Rice
are able to
is that.
strike quickly to
That's
add
that
on
man
to their
right there.
lead.
What's that?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays. Right now, they need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he's still got good yardage on him. He's a tough guy.
We doing that?
Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Jackson, option right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
too slow.
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Jackson running again. And it's a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be
They got a back
protecting the
there.
football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Ah.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, you get the 1st down, bro. I got faith in you.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Ooh, I told you, I knew you were going to make it.
He will have the Ravens 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We do shotgun formation?
They go with Edwards left side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson options out left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. He's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now, and some kind of score was desperately needed.
Miss.
And that
Let's go.
No good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically.
I'm gonna drop the bomb right here.
This one winds up no good.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. That's laid out deep for Rice.
Rice, come on, baby.
And incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Man, come on. He's going to be a little faster than that.
Say it's incomplete.
It's slow as fuck,
I'm scratching my head a
Alexa,
little bit here trying to
run.
make sense of what I just saw. Number one,
We're
huge
winning.
lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number
Why?
two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he returns this to the 22.
I could play.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
The sack is big.
They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, missed him. I missed him twice. Oh, fumble. Yeah, we got it.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And good field position
Let's
coming
go,
up here.
Jordan.
The football at the 12-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Gotta find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
I didn't have to settle. I chose to, dude.
So close to the end zone, and your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself,
y'all big fan over there, and y'all announcers, shut the fuck up.
the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
I'm even on field, throwing shit. Boom, get your ass, fuck your legs.
Up at the 25. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Jackson on second down. He's got him in, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Nick Bolton, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now they're starting to... Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman. He's going to go out of bounds, but down just shy of the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Jackson now.
Oh,
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Fuck off me.
The lineman on the other side has got it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think.
And this is caught inside.
Let's go, Bates!
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
What's wrong with you?
Rasheed Rice.
Oh my, Rice, you that nigga, bro. Next Sunday, you better be ready to post some shit like this.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target, and a route is on here in this first half.
All Madden. Yo, ass just should name that shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun, it's Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
So we come upon halftime. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year. This is probably as good as they've looked.
Well, it's been a textbook game for them because what you talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home home team. And what puts more pressure on a home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for a coordination. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game. And then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit frustrated with the home team. And that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing on it. Right now, silent.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. That's laid out deep for Rice. It's caught inside the 25.
You can't
for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 24. They'll start by running the option to the right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Get off me!
Success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got to...
They got his man complete. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Justin Watson, 34 yards. And the Chiefs continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably
He's fast as hell, though.
That's the best. He's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On the return, it's James. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking for the end zone.
He pushed me out. He pushed me out, bitch.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags
Got
down,
hell,
so let's
bro. He
sort this
pushed me,
out.
bro. That's right. Fuck you talking about? Let's go, baby. What?
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract
Okay.
the chunk play. Big
Go with
strike
it.
there to get the touchdown.
Bro, that was
Now they've
I
got to
ain't
take
do
it
shit
back and see if
wrong.
they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Look at the throw as Mahomes.
Let's go. Touchdown, bitch.
That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
What?
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they've got it up. 5, so pretty good starting field position.
I had to drop a douche.
Ready to go on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. This defense just continues to bottle
Watch your
that
dome, bro.
game. And look,
In the dome.
the deficit right now for this
offense. I'm gonna run back.
So
I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna run back.
Matter, but you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Quick slant complete to OBJ.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We're tagged up,
That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
It's over. I'm gonna quit.